Hello, and thanks for dropping in. All right. I have this computer thing here. And I shut it off. But it should tell me that I can reopen the windows that I had open. Yes, we want to restore. Okay, I think this is it. That is not it. Okay, this is it. The 1571 and 1571 in the DCR, Common Problems and Solutions, including chips versus symptoms for the standalone drive, latest changes and corrections. Well, September the 19th of 2022. Now I gotta go way down to the bottom. Ray Carlson, Carlson Electronics. Questions and comments are welcome, especially if you spot a mistake here. Well, here's the thing. I looked through this thing, and I can't find a way to reach this fellow. Maybe I'll Google Carlson Electronics. But anyway, let us read through what I see here that seems to be more helpful and more detailed than just a chart. Chip versus symptoms. A normal start sequence is as follows. With the drive disconnected from a computer, power up. Oh, maybe I will disconnect this. I'm going to turn this off a second. It's still spinning. I will disconnect this completely. Oh, even though the computer is off. Okay. With drive disconnected from computer, power up shows a continuous red power LED and green status LED comes on and goes on within about a second. That's what's supposed to happen. The spindle motor runs for about 3 seconds and stops. The stepper motor and head slightly back and forth and stops. Note that the spindle motor may continue to spin if the computer is connected but turned off. That's normal because it holds the reset line. Also normal is spindle running about 10 seconds after disk reads. When the drive startup sequence or other operation is not normal, this information might help nail the problem down. I assume you have already checked the power supply for its 5 and 12 volts DC outputs. Note, when connected to a 128, the drive will attempt to auto boot only if the drive is set to device 8. All right, I'm going to turn this on. It's not connected to anything. And we'll see. Okay, so here we go. U1 DCR U101 MPU 6502. Green LED on steady and spindle motor runs all the time. No movement of the stepper at turn on. No drive access. Computer locks up. Okay, that sounds like what we have, but we've already done the 6502. Okay, UD2 DOS ROM. Green LED on steady and spindle motor runs all the time. No movement of stepper at on. No drive access. Computer locks up. Sounds the same, but we have a good ROM. Okay, U3 DCR U103 SRAM. When powered up, green LED flashes once per second continuously. No access lock. Okay, now we've changed that chip. So we'll accept, well, yes, we changed it. Not in that one, but we're worried about this one. U4 DCR U104 via spindle motor control 6522. Green LED stays dark at power up and spindle motor runs continuously. No drive access, computer locks up. Okay, that is not what's happening here. We have the green LED staying on, so it's not that. U5 Master OSC 251829-01. Drive powers up normally, but no read. Drive not ready error. That's not what we're having here. Okay, U6 controller 251826-01 or HD61J215P. Green LED on steady and spindle motor runs all the time. No movement of the stepper at turn on. No drive access. Computer locks up. Okay, that is potential. U6. U6. Let me look at the board that I can get at easy enough. So U6 is potential. And what is U6? Okay. Right, that is a chip. Yep, that's what it says, alright. It's 251828. Is that it? 2518-01. Yep, that's it. It's a 40-pin chip, U6. Okay, that is a possibility for this drive. Let's look at what's next. U7. Head, amp, and stepper control. 251853-01-0 or M36A2U57. D or well, it doesn't say anything on here about what that would cause, but I guess if the stepper motor isn't working, maybe I'll write to him and say there's on that U7 it lists it, but it doesn't say what. Anyway, U8 logic 7406 normal looking startup, LED and motors and computer resets drive, but no access. Drive not ready. Okay, that is not what we're having. DCR U108 Hemp amplifier CX20185 surface mount IC U9 yes VIA 6522 normal looking startup, LED and motors, but no drive access, although computer resets the drive when turned on or reset. Locks up computer. Okay, that doesn't sound what we have here. DCR U109 stepper motor. U10 logic. Normal looking startup, LEDs and motors, and read OK, but no write or format. Okay, that's not what we have here. U11 disk control, WD1770 or WD1772. Normal looking startup, LED and motors, but when computer boots, drive can't read disk and stepper motor moves head to track 0. Subsequent disk access shows 74, drive not ready, and green LED flashes rapidly. Note, this bad IC can corrupt disks. U11. Okay, that's not what we're having. U12 logic 74F32. Green lights on steady and spindle motor runs all the time. No movement of the stepper. Turn on, no drive access, computer locks up. That is possible. Now, one thing I gotta look at here. Is the stepper motor even moving? It is not. Okay. So U12. Where is U12? Oh, it's just a little dude. It's up on the top. U12, imagine that. Okay, so that one produces a similar failure. Alright, what do we got? U12. U13, logic, 74LS266. Green LED on steady and spindle motor runs all the time. No movement of the stepper on turn on. No drive access, computer locks up. Okay, it's U13. That could be U14, logic, 7407. Normal looking startup, but no read on 1571 mode. Reads in 1541 mode, but no write or format. 21 read error. Can also cause disk ID mismatch after disk swap. Okay, that's not what we're having. We're not. U15, logic, 74LS14. Green LED on steady and spindle motor runs all the time. No movement of the stepper at turn on. Computer locks up. That's another one. It could be. It is what was that? U15. Another little chip. Okay. You know what? Hang on. While I'm here, because this, it's funny because when I first glanced at this, it seemed there was more things that might pin this down. So U15, U13, U12. We'll move down and then we'll go back up. Okay. U16. U16 logic 7406. Normal looking startup, but spindle doesn't run. Although computer resets drive access shows device not present. Well, that's not it. U17 logic 74LS14. Green LED on steady. Motor runs all the time. No movement of the stepper. Turn on. Computer locks up. That's a possibility. What do we got? U18. Green LED on steady and spindle motor runs all the time. No movement of the stepper and turn on. No drive access. Computer locks up. That's a possibility. U18. U19. Normal startup at 1541 mode only. Read, write, format OK. No 1571 mode. That's a 74LS241. That's not what we're having. Okay, U20. CIA. 6526A or 8521. No 1571 mode, but normal startup. Read, format, and write 1541 OK. So that's not it. U21. Reset generator. T520D. Doesn't say anything about what that does. Anyway, U22 logic. 74LS123. Normal startup and read, write, but format fails and locks up computer. That's not what we have here. Y1 Xtel OSC TCO-745A, but it doesn't say what. So Ray Carlson. I need to search for that. Ray Carlson. Maybe if he hasn't listed things, failures, maybe he doesn't know because they haven't failed or he hasn't seen it. Ray Carlson Electronics. I will search that. Now, I know from before, when I went through this, that U6 was also a possibility. So let's just go up and look from U6 down. Green LED, no computer locks up. Okay, not that. No, there could be another. No. Okay, I think we have the list. U6, U12, U13, U15, U17, or U18. Lovely. 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 Now, if I look at the original board, that is out of mind, are any of those chips socketed? No, they're not. Not at all. So I guess it comes down to, do I go for the little ones, or do I try the big one? It could be, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One of them, U6 is a big chip. The other ones are little. They are, and I'm thinking, now let me just back up there. Let me look at what it says about the 6502. Green LED spin around health, no movement of the ship. Oh. Green LED on steady and spindle motor runs all the time. No movement of stepper. Turn on. Okay, that too is a possibility. I thought I'm missing something here. U1. Oh man. Let me just see. Did I miss anything else here? Okay, well, it could be U2, but it isn't. We have determined that's okay. And by the way, this is still spinning. Okay, so we know in this one that U1 should be okay. We'll test that, of course. U4. Okay, that's why it says dark. No. Okay, so this is the ones. So I'm thinking that we'll go for U6. That's the big one. But, you know, that's how we roll. I often try, it is, what is this? That is often the big chips, but anyway, who knows? Certainly at the end of this, we're going to end up with a cool test board with a lot of things that are socketed. Yeah. All right, well that is handy. All right, I think I'm going to turn this off. And I will prepare for more solder operations, de-solder operations. Perhaps, though, what I might do just before I do that is kind of push things aside, grab the 1541, and make sure that all the 6502 chips that I have here are indeed okay. And I do want to look at this one here, just double check that the 6502 socket is okay. It looks just a little high on one end, which doesn't necessarily mean bad things have happened, but it may, maybe just when it got put in, it was just a little askew. I don't know. But I do want to just have a look, and if I have to just tap a little solder on there, that's okay too. All right. Come with me, little computer. Anyway, thanks for coming. We're not giving up here. This is turned off. Everything is off. I know one thing I can do. I can turn off the power bar. And then I know that everything is off. Who would have thunk it? I guess my list of potential things is very much similar to the chart thing that I found elsewhere. I guess I thought some of them were a little more specific, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So, okay, I'm gonna get up. Oh, all right. Oh yeah. So thanks so much for coming. Thanks for being here. We will see you again soon. Bye for now.